In the previous video, we understood why we need to split large documents into chunks before we create embeddings and store them in vector store. In today's video, we'll try and understand the scenarios where chunking is not good and we get better results when we not chunk the data. I'll first show an example. So, like always, I've imported all the dependencies, and then I'm creating an LLM object using Chat OpenAI and GPT-4o. Now I'm reading a PDF into DocReader object and converted it into raw text. As you can see, this is the text that I'm trying to get answers from. And now I've used a textsplitter object with 100 chunk size, and you'll see all of these chunks get created, right? So our document is chunked into these many number of chunks. I've created a second text splitter object where I've given the chunk size so large that the document is not chunked at all. This complete thing is a single text which will pass to the LLM, right? So we have two text object. One is text, which is chunked. One is text no chunking, which is not chunked. So I've created embeddings for both doc search and doc search no chunking. These are the vector stores for these two. And then I've asked them the same question: what are the core technical skills? Uh, I've passed in this query in both, right? Using docs and docs no chunking. Using the chunked vector database, this is the answer that we get, that the core skills are Python, robot framework, Java pandas, and technical experience in supporting applications. Whereas using no chunking, we get a more detailed answer with complete list of skills. So Python was there here as well, robot framework was there, object-oriented programming, Java was here as well. Pandas Python library was not is there. SQL was not there above in the chunked vector store. It is here in non-chunked. Django framework was not here. It is here now. HTML5, CSS. So you can see all of these are core technical skills, but they were not appearing when we tried and used chunked vector store. So this is the difference between chunked object and non-chunked object in small documents. So if your document size is small, for example, this particular resume is 2 pages long, right? And you can see that the text is small enough to fit in the context window. And this won't even cost many tokens. If we pass the whole document with each question, it won't cost you that much. Then it is better to pass in the whole document instead of chunking it, because you get better responses, you get complete responses from the LLM. Another case when you should be passing the whole document is when your document is highly connected. Let's say your document is a legal document or a document which references to other sections many times during the future pages. Then it is better to pass in the whole document so that the LLM is able to relate to which section are we talking about. So in those cases, it is better to pass in the whole document. The last scenario where it is better to pass the whole document is tabular data. So if you do not pass in the whole document in case of tabular data, then you lose the relationships between data points. That's where you won't get correct responses. So in all these three cases, it is better to pass in the whole document, not to chunk it into smaller pieces to get better responses from LLM. So that's all that I wanted to show in this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.